So first of all, we acknowledge the traditional owners of country throughout Australia, recognize their continuity, connection to land, waters, and culture. We pay our respect to the elders past, present, and emerging.
Awesome. So let's begin with the Wagon overview. So first of all, here at Wagon, we're providing you with the best skills to future-proof your career. So we have a teaching of excellence. You can find most of our reviews in Course Report and Switch Up. But if you're interested in the Melbourne campus, highly recommend you to check the Google reviews. And also, Wagon is an international bootcamp. So we're in 41 cities around the world. I believe that now we're 45. And we're very focused on practice and products. So we have lots of applications built and startups launched. So right now I'm going to get deep into web dev, which is our first bootcamp. And this is the bootcamp outline. We have the prep work, foundations, web dev, and projects. Most of the time you're going to spend it in phase 1 and 2, where you're going to basically learn all about programming and UI design, etc. And in the last phase, you're going to have the chance to pitch a project in teams, which is pretty cool because that's where you're going to be witnessing today the final results of our bootcamp in web dev. So yeah, exciting. So if you're interested to download in like web dev, you can download the syllabus. You can just scan the QR codes there. And interesting, we have 2 modalities, full-time and part-time. And full-time is Monday to Friday, 9 to 6 p.m. And part-time is Tuesday and Thursday evenings, and Saturdays till 5 p.m. So part-time is great if you want to like still be working and do the bootcamp on the side. That's a great modality for you. And these are our next intakes for Melbourne. So yeah, next one is in January 9th, full-time, and part-time in March. And now we're going to start with data science. So yeah, same outline. The difference is that here you're going to spend more time on the phase 2, which is decision science, machine learning. And also you're going to have the chance to pitch a project in teams, same as this demo, but for data science. Same, if you want to download the syllabus, is the same like full-time or part-time, same schedule.
Let's give them a second to
scan.
For people on YouTube that are watching this, you can scan it.
And yeah, so this is our next intakes for data science. So part-time course March 11th and full-time course July 3rd of next year. And if you're interested, you want to learn more, you can chat to our admissions team, Paul, that is actually there sitting.
1%.
And you can book a call, like scan this QR code and book a call with Paul if you're interested. Awesome. So thank you all for listening, and let's begin the demo.
Amazing. So how can we sum up this experience that people have been through? I'd say 10 weeks, 22 students, 15 teachers, countless lines of codes, a few tears, and a lot of fun. So most of the 22 lovely people that you're going to see today actually had 0 experience in coding before joining. So I want you to keep that in mind, because what you're going to see tonight is just them after 10 weeks. And you know, what Anaïs just presented is what happened in these 10 weeks. So I hope that you're very excited to see how far they could go. So for the first team of the day, we're going to have 7 presentations, just so you know how many teams you're going to expect. So did you know that there are 29 million pets in Australia, and that 61% of these pets are dogs? It's actually such a big part of the Australian way of life that the team that we'll have, Zoomies, decided to dedicate them their first project. So it's presented proudly by Will, Lachlan, Ariane, and Anna.
Hey man, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you enjoying Melbourne?
I'm loving it. It's going great. But you know my dog Louie?
Yeah, the small Dachshund.
Yeah, well, we got him during COVID, and since then, since we came out of lockdown, we've just been struggling with socializing him and meeting other dog owners.
Right, did you download that app I sent you?
I did, but I haven't used it yet.
Let me show you how to use it.
All right, let's go. Cool, here we go.
All right, now that you're in, you just want to go down and add your dog to your profile.
All right,
you
cool.
Go down to the profile on the bottom left.
Add a dog?
Yeah,
cool.
Just right there.
All right, well, my dog's called Louie.
Yeah.
He's only 1 year old. He's a male. He's pretty small.
Yeah, he's a small dog.
Mini Dachshund?
And we also have a personality tab under that. So if you were to describe your dog's personality in 3 characteristics, what would you do? How would you say it?
I'd say he's pretty fast.
Yep.
I'd say he's pretty funny. And I'd say he's pretty energetic.
Yeah, I'd agree with that 100%. Louis, great.
Cool. And now do I just add some photos?
Yeah, add 3.
Wow, let's go. Do. Create dog.
That's right.
Let's go.
All right, you set up your dog. So now we just want to start matching with people, right?
All right, cool. How do I do that?
If you go into your dog kennel, you can see people that you can match with.
Oh, wow.
It's just in the bottom next to the profile.
Oh, look. Cadbury.
He's a cute dog.
Let's check him out.
Yeah.
He's a good boy. He gets along with all dogs, and he loves walks and playtime. Owner Bob, 55. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. I'll send him a match. Oh. Cool. Fluff, 7 years old.
Absolutely adorable dog.
I'm going to say yes to that one for sure.
Yeah, love that.
Oh, Archie, what a great looking dog that one is. I'll send him a like too.
Yeah,
Egg, 6 years old. I'll send him a like too.
100%.
Oh, that dog looks a little bit too big for me.
Yeah. Louis is a small dog, right?
He is, yeah.
So what you want to do, you want to tap that cog at the very top there, and we can change the preferences.
Oh, yeah, cool. All right, well, I don't care about the gender. 15Ks is close enough for me.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And I'll just say small and medium for now.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Here we go. Turnip. He looks like a cool dog.
Nice little chihuahua. Is that right?
Scroll. Simba. He looks cute.
We also have a swipe function as well you can use.
Oh, okay.
Instead of just pressing the buttons.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, nice.
I like these dogs. All right. How do I... how can I talk to some of these dogs and their
what
owners?
you can do is actually, you see that big message button right there? You
Oh,
click
yeah.
on that, we can see who you've matched with. Wow, you're so popular.
Cool. Look at all these matches I have. Should we send one a message?
Yeah, let's send one a message.
All right, let's do it.
Who are you going to send a message to?
I'm going to send a message to Cadbury and Bob. I'll say, hey, how are you? Let's catch up for a walk. Cool. I sent him a message.
Okay, let's look at another match and see if there's someone else that tickles your fancy. Another dog.
Hey, look. Archie and Anna have sent me a message. They say,
Oh,
let's go on a
wow.
date.
Oh, so this is our inbuilt doggy date system.
Oh, wow.
So, so you can, right now, they'll send you the date and time and also the place they want to meet, and you can choose to accept or deny.
Do you know what? Anna and her dog look really cool. I'm going to send them an accept.
100%.
Cool. Hey, look. Cadbury and Bob got back to me.
No way, they're quick on the fingers, right?
They sure are. I'll send him a doggy date.
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's do it. But where should we go?
Well, the beauty is, with the map feature, you can see the 5 closest doggy dates to you and your partner.
Wow. Do you know what? I live near Carlton. That place there looks really nice. What's it called? Carlton Gardens.
Look on the image on that, that's amazing.
Wow. All right. Do you know what? I'll see if it's free this Sunday.
Yeah.
Maybe in a brunch time walk.
That sounds good.
Cool. I'll schedule my doggy date.
All right, so now if we go down to the last tab with the calendar, you can see which doggy dates have been accepted and which are pending. So it looks like you have
wow.
used that before because you've got a couple accepted doggy dates.
This is so exciting. I can't wait to catch up with Anna and Ryan and George and Bob.
That's fantastic. So who made this app? It was us.
Thank you so much. I think just having them sending pictures of dogs absolutely constantly made the experience so much better. So thank you so much for that as well. Awesome. Well, the second person we're going to have today, you might have heard of the Are You OK Day? Well, today I'm presenting you the website. So let's welcome on the stage Haley.
Hello everyone, my name's Haley, and recently I've been having some kind of hard days, and as a result another family member has also been having a bit of a rough time as well, and they were aware of this app called Are You OK? And they had been using it and they felt like it might be something that I could use to help me. So as you can see, I've created an account, and this is the first screen I see when I open the app first time. And it's very simple. You just select how you're feeling. So I'll just go ahead and select something. And this is the main screen you'll see. As you can see, there's a lot of things you can do. You don't have to do all of them. I certainly don't. I just pick and choose what I want when I want. So usually the first thing I do though is I go to the top and I select the face, and I can see how I've been feeling across either the whole year, which is what you can see here, or I can actually be a bit more specific and select the month, as you can see. And then I can actually see, am I feeling more sad or happy or just in between. Go back. So also at the top, every time I go into this, I can actually see an inspirational quote, and it will change every time. And it's just, they can be quite interesting. Sometimes they're quite short, and then other times they're much longer. So then really the first thing I use is also the journal. I can create as many entries as I want, and I can see previous days as well. And I'm able to go into them. So today I had an entry for it. It was rather a long night, didn't sleep too much, but I did remember to book my train ticket to Sydney. So that's something to look forward to. And if I go back, and if I click on my goals, I'm able to just have various different categories for goals. And actually one of them in achievements is ticket for Sydney booked. So I can go ahead and I can just tick that off, and it will underline. Oh. There you go. You can see it's been ticked off. And I'm also able to create new tasks as well and assign them to what I want, so I can keep a track of what I'm doing. There's also a really nice feature called Scribble, and it's very simple. You can literally just very simply just draw on the screen. So, I think I'll go for. As you can see, I'm not very artistic. I think I'm creating a cat and a lion all at the same time. Very demented looking cat, I think. So we'll get rid of that. And then there's also this. Just various videos that I can go through, very, very short, and just it's something to look at if I just need something to do, and I can learn a bit more about it all. So I think I need to do some exercise after this, release some of the pent-up energy. So I can simply just go on this icon here. And because I'm rather tired from not sleeping, I think I'll just do a walk, but be able to only travel it within like 10 minutes of where I currently am. So what I can do is I can actually use my location where I am by using the usual location services. So that's where I currently am right now, as indicated by the footprint. And then the boundary just shows where I can go within a 10-minute of a walking distance. So if I want to see my route, I just can simply click where I currently am. And then I think I'll just go to Gosh's Paddock. And I can just simply click that, select walking, and it will provide me with my route. I can also select driving if I want, or cycling. And then one other feature which can sometimes be handy is when you need someone else to talk to and you're not too sure who you can call. Like for me, I'm from the UK, but obviously I'm in Australia, so obviously the contact information would be very different. And so I can simply just click on the phone and you get a personalized message from the app for this particular website, and you can just simply search your location and it will provide you with all the information you could possibly need and all the numbers. And then the last feature of this app, which I utilize quite a bit, is the breathing app. It is very simple, it's very minimalistic, but very effective. So I think we should all do it. So it's very simple. You just click on start and you just follow the picture and the words on the screen. So, there you go. It's deep breathing, it's deep breathing. And yeah, that's it.
Wow, absolutely amazing. Let's please give a second round of applause because Ellie did that all by herself. And that's just absolutely mind-blowing. I hope you're really, really proud of yourself because this is absolutely, absolutely amazing. Yeah, amazing job. And I feel like everyone's way more relaxed after doing this too, deep breathing, except Alina, who almost fainted, but all right, amazing. For the third team, okay, so did you know that it is actually scientifically proven that if you cycle with a group, you go faster than if you cycle by yourself? So that's great if you can find people to cycle with. Group Apo, can you please help me with that? Let's call Jan, Shelly, and Ryan.
Hi guys, I'm Shelley and this is my friend Ryan.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. So I moved to Melbourne relatively recently and I'm still trying to get to grips with the city and where to go and explore a little bit. So I got a bike last month and it's been great. I've been using the cycle paths, going to all the parks, going along the beach. It's been great. I'm loving it so much. But I've got one huge problem. I don't have any friends to go with.
Wait, what do you mean you don't have any friends to go with?
I don't have any friends.
Have
So
you
like,
ever-
I need some people to cycle with.
Yeah, have you ever heard of Group Apo?
No, I have not.
It's a social cycling app that you can download.
Oh, that sounds like exactly what I need.
Yeah, and then and then you can create gruppettos.
Oh, wait, hold on. What's a gruppetto?
Okay, gruppetto is an Italian word, and it just means group cycling.
Oh, perfect. That's amazing.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and look at the app.
Cool. Okay, so we have it downloaded already.
Okay, so now that you're on the home screen, click Find Your Gruppetto.
Cool. Let's have a look. Nice. So there's a map there. Is that all of the starting points of the gruppettos?
Yeah, so these are all the starting points. When you created your account, it shows you all of the gruppettos in your area. So if you just scroll through it, you can see the different gruppettos that are available in your area that are coming up soon.
Cool. I can see there's different difficulties. Like I've just started out cycling, so let's have a look and just go easy to start with. Let's do that. Nice. So I can see the first one on there is Ryan's Ferrari bike, right? So I'm assuming that might be yours.
Yeah, so my bike is obviously a Ferrari. So if you want to check out my gruppetto, you can go ahead and click on it.
Let's have a look. Cool. Oh man, so is this the route that you take on your bike ride?
Yeah, this is the route I'd take. It goes to the exhibit and then goes to the gardens and then comes back here to Richmond.
Perfect, that's amazing. So I love that, but I get lost all the time, so I need some directions.
Actually, we have a good thing for you for that. It's a GPS file that if you click on it, it just downloads to your Garmin, and you can get directions from it.
No way, that is so cool. Amazing. So I'll save that to my Garmin for later, so when we go.
Yeah, so just go back to the app. And if you wanted to join, you just scroll down, and there should be a join now.
Nice. So there's 5 people going along already. I'll get to meet some new people. That's great. Let's join.
I'm very popular.
Oh, cool. So that's pending. Right, Ryan, you have to accept this, please.
Of course, I'll accept it for you. Okay.
Oh, nice. Cool. Ryan's accepted. Perfect. Nice. I'm attending now. Perfect. This is so exciting.
Oh, so if you actually can check out the chat and go in there, you can actually see the different information that you can check out later, and it just tells you some more information about the Gruppetto and what we're doing later on during the race.
Perfect. So cool. So I can chat to everyone that's attending, and I can ask them questions later. if I
Of
have
course,
any.
yeah.
Perfect. Great. Good to know. Amazing. So now that I've seen some Gruppettos that are on there already, what if I want to create my own?
You can actually do that very easily. You just click the plus button at the bottom, and it'll bring up the information to create your own Gruppetto.
Nice. Let's create my own. Shelley's bike ride. Let's go for it. We'll start. Let's go on Christmas Eve. Why not? Christmas Eve. Right. And let's go for an easy one. It's Christmas Eve. Everyone wants to chill out. So let's go 15 kilometers an hour. Make that easy, please. I'm just new to it, so let's create a new route. Okay, so what will we do? Maybe go along the coast. Oh, if I can spell. Coastal track. Cool. So this is you have the possibility to upload your GPS coordinates. That's amazing. So from my Garmin, I've already got some files saved. So let's try this out and see what happens.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's create the Gruppetto.
It's thinking.
It's thinking. Nice. So Shelley's bike ride. Cool. So this is my first Gruppetto. How exciting. Oh, I've got no people joining. It's
Did you want me to join?
pretty tragic.
I'll be your first person to join.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Let's go for it. Nice. So Ryan has asked to join the Gruppetto. So let's have a look. Oh, cool. So I can see that you popped up. I could technically reject you, but I have no friends right now, so let's go for it. Nice. Cool. That's amazing.
Actually, you can actually add me as a friend for later if you want to.
Oh, fun. Cool.
So if you look at the bottom, there's these two people icon. So you just click on that, and then you can search up my name.
Oh, there you are.
Yep.
I'll
What's
send
even
you
better,
a
I have to
friend.
confirm her now.
Perfect. I've sent you that request.
Okay, I just confirmed it.
Accepted my friend request. How exciting. Oh, cool. This is such a good app. Amazing. Thanks so much for introducing it to me.
No problem. I hope it solved all your problems, by the
It
way.
solved every issue I have. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, team. It was just amazing seeing the three of them just figuring out quite difficult features. I'm sure everyone is blown away by the GPS. I could see some faces absolutely in disbelief. Yeah, amazing job. Congratulations. Absolutely fantastic. All right, now we're going on to the fourth team. So if you are a fan of anything space related, you know that it's very tricky to find information. You have to look a bit everywhere. Well, we have the solution for you. We are introducing Astrolog, presented by Stephen, Jasdeep, and Yanaka.
How's it going? So, like, I've been looking at all these different websites because I kind of want to learn more about space.
Okay.
But, like, I check Reddit and I check all these different forums, and it's all in different websites, and it's kind of, like, disjointed. I want to have everything in one spot. Like, is there any tips or maybe any ideas that you have for something like that?
Now that you bring that up, my mate Janica actually recommended this website called Astrolog, and I feel like it's really going to help you out. Should we have a look?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
So I've gone ahead and already created an account, just to save us some time.
Cool.
But yeah, this is about it.
Okay, Astrolog. Bringing the wonders of the universe to your fingertips. Interesting.
That's pretty neat. Okay.
All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that? Is that a photo of the moon?
Seems like it. I wonder if okay.
Okay, interesting. Mars rises above the lunar limb. So is that Mars? So it's
Yeah.
like a, you know how they've got sunrises, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
I guess on the moon they've got Mars rises.
Exactly right.
Wow.
It seems like it. Seems
Damn,
like it. Okay.
Interesting.
Seems to be some people on the moon
Yeah.
currently in space. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Speaking of which, is that a photo of the NASA rover on Mars?
It actually seems to be.
Interesting.
Okay.
It's black and white, but you know,
Okay.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think we're some of the first people to actually see this photo. That's
Yeah. so
okay.
it's in a way we're kind of making history.
Exactly. We're all making history. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Could you go back? Okay. Who was that? Yeah, Josh Casada. I think I saw him on Instagram once.
Yeah,
Like he's
okay.
one of them SpaceX astronauts or whatever.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
could you check him out, maybe?
yeah, sweet. They got an astronaut thing here. I guess we
Okay.
can try to find him.
Yeah.
Okay, it seems like a lot of pages. Let's not do
nah.
that.
Maybe you could look him up.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do
Cool, cool. Thank you.
that. All good. Okay.
All right, he's a pretty buff guy.
Yeah.
49. All
Still
right.
on. Still working for
Yeah.
NASA. Okay.
Okay.
Solid. Let's just quickly double check.
Just check him out. Okay, yeah.
Seems like
that's
the
him.
guy. Okay, that's definitely him.
Alright.
That's definitely him.
Okay.
Okay. And you said he was working on the ISS, right?
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
I want to know more about that. Let's go over to the community.
Yeah.
See what the people are saying.
I've actually got a question. Like,
You
so
do?
when you're weightless in space,
Yeah.
like, are there any like problems that you can get from staying weightless for a longer period of time?
I feel surely there would be, right?
Yeah.
But just
Feel
to
like-
double check that, seems to be some discussion going on.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's maybe we should ask the
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
Okay.
would be a good idea, actually.
Oops.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
Please let me know, please.
Cool. All right.
Thank you. Okay. Maybe we'll get back to that.
Yeah,
I feel like this
actually.
community is pretty lively. They're
Yeah.
giving us the answer.
Okay. Yeah. Let's
Mm.
check what's happening. Events.
Mm.
Interesting. What's that?
Okay.
All right. You got a little countdown. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Maybe click on. Actually, why don't we click on that one?
This one?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Or that one.
Okay.
That one's fine. Okay. 2 astronauts
Okay.
will venture in space. You got a little map.
Okay, Houston. Okay.
Yeah.
Little live stream. Okay, that's
Got a
pretty
live
neat.
stream. Interesting.
Let's see what else is going on. We'll see if there's any more people currently going into space.
Yeah. Oh, in 15 hours there's
Oh,
gonna be a launch.
Okay.
Interesting.
There's actually there's sort of launches going on. Okay.
Yeah. Damn.
11 days. Okay, Falcon.
Mhm.
I'm seeing a lot of SpaceX. Have you heard of SpaceX?
I think. Yeah. No, I'm not sure. What's that?
Okay, they got agencies.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah.
see if
Could
they
you
can
look
give
him
us
up?
the
Could you look him
answers.
up? Thanks.
Yeah, let's not go through that. We can search it up again.
Yeah. I don't really know that much about space, though.
Yeah, we can find out. Okay, SpaceX.
Okay. All right.
2002.
Yeah. Founded by. Oh, is that the guy who bought Twitter?
Must be. Sounds
yeah,
like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Interesting.
Seems like a
Alright.
successful guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what else is going on in the news.
Oh, that reminds me. Should we like check our forum post?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get back to that. Let's just double
Yeah.
check, see what the community's saying, see what the people are saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Being weightless. Okay.
Elon fanboy replies. "One
Fair
of them-
enough.
What is that? Okay.
Finding it difficult. Okay. Thank you, Elon. That's appreciated. Got back to us
Yeah.
real quick. Okay.
Not very helpful, but thanks, I guess.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Still appreciate it.
Yeah, true. True.
Well, I mean, I feel satisfied. I feel like I've learnt a lot.
Yeah,
How,
thank-
how do you feel?
That was pretty enlightening. Thanks, Justine.
No problem at all.
Thanks, Astrolog.
Thank you, Ashlog, and thank you all.
Hello, everybody. So, who here's ever thought about investing in the stock market? Just a show of hands. Okay. And what sorts of things would you guys look at before you actually invest? Yep. Thank you, Talina. Twitter, sure. That's another good one.
Wait, why didn't you guys just use Take Stock?
Take stock. What's that?
Oh, okay. I'll just show you guys, I guess. If you guys are anything like me and you're trying to do research, I have to open 4 or 5 different Chrome tabs just to look at one stock. And after that, the most difficult thing is you get all this data and you just got to hold it in your head or take it somewhere else before you can even make a decision. What the good thing that Take Stock does is they put your news, your social media, and your price charts all in one place. And with the stock market and how it's evolving with the social media trends nowadays, what I really appreciate about Take Stock is they have a prioritization on social media. So what they have here is the markets rated by the top 10 trending stocks by social media engagement. Following that, you can have the trending news, and you can see all the global market trends. So these are just the leading headlines for the day. And after that, you get price charts, which are really useful to get a pulse on what the market's actually doing. So for instance, here you have the NASDAQ, which houses 100 of the most successful stocks. So it's a really good indication of what's happening. As I was saying before, I think social media is really important now. And with Take Stock, they have an emphasis on Twitter feeds and also Reddit posts. And I've actually got an account with them, so I kind of want to show you guys what I do on a day-to-day basis with Take Stock. So how I usually do this is I'm usually logged in, and I have my portfolios out on display. So just to show you guys what I have, I've got my indexes and my tech stocks. So with the indexes, I've got about 4 there, so I can really see what's happening on like a really high-level overview. And I'm a tech stock guy. Let's go in there. Apple, Tesla, and Microsoft. Anyone here looking to invest in anything? What give me one stock. Give me a stock in tech. I don't know. Yeah, just IBM maybe. IBM? IBM? Oh. I guess we'll go to IBM. Now to do really granular research, I think this is really cool. So in the top left, you've got all your fundamental information about a stock. On the top right, you've got a chart that you interact with, go through different timelines. And what I find really useful is actually using the indicators just to see how your data's visualized. In the bottom left, you've got Reddit, and that's where all the nerds hang. So I find it's really good because you can get unfiltered opinions about what the society's talking about. And to contrast that, you've got the news on the bottom right. So using these 2 points of information, I feel you can get a really holistic approach on your market research. And where all the big boys hang, Twitter. I find keeping up to date with Twitter is quintessential in being successful in the stock market nowadays. And yeah, you can see all the Twitter feeds. And before I go any further, does anyone here wish they had superpowers? Oh, only 3 people. Okay. Well, I've always dreamed of time traveling, and I really want to read people's minds. And with Take Stock, with this timeline scroller, I can go back to any point in time, and I can see exactly what people were saying about that certain stock at that time. Let's just add this to our portfolio while we're here, so I don't have to do it when I get home. But yeah, I've been using Take Stock for a while, and it's saved me a lot of time. So if you guys ever think about investing, maybe just jump straight to Take Stock and save yourself some time too.
Thank you so much, team. The only advice I have for you, as I told you, just do not sell this for too little. I think this is absolutely amazing, and you would 100% find someone to buy this website. So yeah, have some legal discussion before leaving the course. Amazing, really amazing job. All right, we are almost there, just 2 projects left. So put your hands up if you're really scared to get your car checked, because you know it's going to be very expensive. All right. Well, Servomates, I really hope that you're going to be able to help us. Let's welcome to the stage Craig, Tom, and Sammy.
Hey man, how's it going? You fancy a beer tonight?
Nah, not tonight. Not for a while, actually.
Oh, why? What's happened?
I've had to take the car to the mechanic. It's going to be there for a while.
Oh no, what, just a service or?
I'm getting it fixed, like properly fixed.
Oh no, what happened?
Nothing. And that's kind of the problem. Like I did nothing. Because you know over here, like you can, as long as you pay for Rego, you don't have to pay for, you don't have to get your car serviced.
Yeah, Victoria.
Yeah. So I just avoided it for a year or 2.
Yeah, that's probably the worst thing you could have done.
Or
mate.
3. Yeah. Anyway, long story short, there was a problem with the oil filter, which affected the engine, which affected something else, and next thing you know, the car's broken. The biggest problem with it, though, is I planned on selling it soon. So not only do I not have the service history, I don't have the service history, and he told me that basically everything could have been fixed, or most of it could have been avoided if I just kept up regular maintenance. But how am I supposed to take care of that when I've got such a busy schedule?
Yeah, we've all got busy schedules, but there's a really good app, you know. It's called ServoMap.
What's Servo, mate?
Oh. Thanks for asking. Yeah, so there's this app that puts it all in one place for you. It's really good, like keeps all your service history and everything together.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know I bought that Ford the other day. I'm trading in my Audi, so I'm actually going to be selling my Audi soon. So I've been using this app for a couple of years now, and I've been keeping all my service history together because, you know, like when you sell your car, service history is important.
I've got nothing. I can't find them anywhere.
Yeah, to be fair, like I can't find them now. Like I've moved house a couple of times and they're in the drawer, who knows. But yeah, like this app, it's fantastic. You got like your library of vehicles here, and this is my Audi that I'm thinking of selling. So I logged all, for the last couple of years, I've only owned it for a while, like a couple of years. I've got all my service history like logged. Because half of these now, like, I don't own these, like these are thrown away, I got them sent by email and I've just uploaded them, but they're all there sort of thing. So when it comes to sell, I've got them.
Easy. So then how'd you put your new car on there?
Oh yeah, it's pretty simple, straightforward. So there's a little plus button here, and so I've just bought it's a Ford Focus.
Nice upgrade.
Yeah, I mean the Audi, German. Yeah, I think it's 2016, and it's only done about 23,000 Ks. Yeah,
not bad.
I've got a photo of it here actually. Let's upload one. Oh, is it? Yeah, here we go. So yeah, my Focus is up, and this is what it's like. So yeah, to be fair, like
So that makes sense to me. But the biggest issue I had is the mechanic keeps going on about keeping track of all the maintenance and the little things I'm supposed to do. Now, I don't know anything about that, so can the app deal with that?
Yeah, it's pretty crucial in keeping up to date with your car, otherwise you end up in your situation.
Right,
Yeah, so you just basically go on, so I've been pretty good with this, and you've got like a breakdown here of all your different like parts of your car, and it gives you like a countdown of like manufacturer's spec of when you need to change these.
Okay.
So like for you said your oil filter was gone. It gives you a bit of an indication that oil lubricates the engine.
Yeah.
Pretty important, you know.
So
you need to make sure. And to be fair, I haven't updated this for a while. I went on a road trip the other day, and I actually did 10,000 Ks over the weekend. It was a pretty long
trip.
long trip. Yeah, I did a full lap in a weekend.
Yeah.
So you just sort of update it here, and bang, there you go. And to be fair, I know I'm selling it, but it's pretty bad to sell it without like an oil change or whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I probably need to get that booked in. And the handy thing is about this app, you can just find a garage in your local area.
In your local area, anywhere.
Anywhere.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm based in Richmond, so let's whack on Richmond in. Oh, here we go. This is Richmond.
Pretty nice icons there too.
Yeah, so I usually take mine down to Mike. Mike's pretty good. He's just opposite the MCG here. Vroom Vroom Car Room.
Oh, the Vroom Vroom Car Room.
Yeah, it's really good. So you just click on it. Here's the detail. In fact, that's my wife's old car there. You see that?
Oh, that's cool.
Toyota, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, you can just book it in. So I reckon I need to get this oil change done pretty quick. So I'll see if you can fit me in on Monday.
I heard he's pretty quick to respond.
Yeah, it's really quick. Yeah.
I suppose that's how you get all the good business at the Vroom Vroom Car Room.
That's it. Bang, there it is. Yeah, so I've sent him a message anyway, and I'll see if he'll reply.
Okay. It's pretty cool that you can just contact him straight away. You've got a few other garages there as well.
Yeah, there's quite a few you can do. Let's just check, see whether he's replied. Oh, there he is.
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, it's been pretty hot on it. It's still on dial-up over in Richmond. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then also, like, if you want to see how you can get to that garage,
because I think I'm going to have to switch garages. The prices that I'm going to pay.
Yeah, so you click on any garage and any of that pop up, and bang, straight into Google Maps.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then there it is. It'll pick up your location and tell you how far it is you need to go. For me, I'd probably drive, but seeing as you've messed your car up, you probably want to walk.
I'm going to be
so
taking the long way.
it's going to take a while. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty cool. What's the name of that app again?
Servo, mate.
Amazing. Okay, can I have a show of hands of who would use this app if it was right? Perfect. You have your market fit. You can just start contacting people to sell it. Amazing. Congratulations, team. Absolutely amazing. All right. Let's have our final team of the evening. So our last group, they really love. But they also know that it's very easy to get stuck in the routine, right? So they came up with Dateful. Let's give a big round of applause to Enas, Ben, Bradley, and Rachel.
Hi, Bella.
Are you excited for our anniversary tomorrow?
Oh, totally. I can't wait.
Me too. I've been waiting all week for this.
It's going to be a great weekend. It's really is.
All right, awesome. Well, I gotta go, but I'll be right back.
All right, catch you. Oh my God, I'm in such a pickle. I did not plan anything for our anniversary. I know she really likes to make a big deal of these special days. So luckily, I know Bella's been checking out this site called Dateful, which is a great website for date ideas for established couples. So I'm just going to have a quick browse of that, and hopefully I can find something to save me. So if we, just scroll down the home page, see if there's anything I can help me. So there's active dates. There's a wide selection of different dates we could choose, but I'm kind of unsure of what to choose really. Relaxed date at home or a romantic date. I'm still at a bit of a loss. We've been together a while, so I need something that's gonna really make it feel special. So I'll check the website, explore the website a bit more. So I can see that she's favorited the Border Beer Tour, and I also am a big fan of beer, so I'll favorite that, but probably not special enough for an anniversary. The scuba diving looks pretty cool. I know she really wants to do that, but I don't want to let her know that I've been looking at this, so I'll just secret that and so that she won't be able to see it. I also see that exotic wolf encounter. I know she's favorited that, but I'm not a big fan of wolves. It's not my thing, so I'm just going to ignore that one. And I feel like she's been working hard, so maybe a relaxed date would do pretty well. There's that Mayfield Gardens. That sounds pretty cool. She wants to get outside the city, so I think that'd be cool. Let's check out the relaxed dates. I know she really wants to do the stargazing. I'll definitely favorite that for later. That sounds really cool.
Hey, Edward.
Oh, hey, how you going?
Good. What have you been up to?
Just kind of boring work stuff. Nothing exciting.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
okay.
I've got to head out, so I'll catch you later.
Okay, bye. All right, so I know Edward hasn't planned anything for our anniversary, but I also know he's been on Dateful, and I'm going to log in real quickly and go straight to the favorites to see what he's liked. All right, so we both like the Bolter's Beer Tour, awesome, but I don't want to do that this weekend. We need something special. He likes Stargaze with Astrolog. Maybe I'll do that for his birthday, so I might just secretly like that and surprise him later on. Oh, damn, he doesn't like the exotic wolf encounter. That's a shame. All right. What's Mayfield Gardens? Let's have a look at that one. All right, Mayfield Gardens. Looks like a nice glamping, beautiful gardens. All right, this looks good. Can see it's nice reviews. I wonder where Mayfield is. Oh, it looks huge. That might be great. All right, so it's a weekend away. Meals are included. The reviews are looking quite good. I think I'm going to book that in. So I'll book that in for tomorrow. And I don't want Edward to know that I've booked this in, so I'm going to make it a surprise. So if I click that surprise button, he'll get all the details, but it won't spoil everything. Okay, great. So I'm booked in for tomorrow. We're checking in at 1 p.m. and checking out the next day at 11. We're going to dress for the weather. I want to see what notification he'll get. Right, so this is the notification he'll get. He knows we're going away tomorrow, but he doesn't know where. He doesn't know much of anything. But his instructions are to pack an overnight bag and make sure to bring some comfy walking shoes and be ready early in the morning. So thank you, Dateful. You've saved my anniversary. And I also want to thank Ben, Rachel, and Brad.
Thank you so much. It's great because, Bella and Edward being immortals and all, it's really great that they can just use Dateful for the rest of their immortality, I guess. Thank you so much, team. Congratulations on putting together such a professional website once again. Just in general, the teachers and I were so amazed by how everything came together. We just loved your energy. You were so patient. Everyone really worked super hard and worked together. And we loved every single minute of it. And we really want to give you a big, big, big round of applause for this amazing journey together. Congratulations. So, of course, this would absolutely not have been possible without our amazing team of teachers. It was absolutely an honor to have you and to see you also growing in your teaching roles. So, big list incoming, but after that, make a lot of noise for them. Thank you so much, George, Talina, Mathieu, Anya, Kathy, Fabrice, Luca, John, Xander, Ben, Bennett, Ervina, Mateus, Tony, and Tom. Thank you so much. All right. Well, it's time to wrap it up. It's officially the end of this boot camp. We have still Career Week. Don't cry just yet. Craig, you got this. So I just want to leave you with two pieces of advice. One, just know that no matter advanced you're going to be in tech, you're always going to have that imposter syndrome. So I just want to encourage you to be very cognizant of that and just not listen to it and keep going. Because second advice, the most important thing in tech is that you keep passionate and you still want to learn and you keep trying to solve all your problems. As long as you have that mindset, which really all of you have, there's nothing you can do. So congratulations again for this wonderful demo day, and I'm so excited to see where everyone is going to be in a few months. Thank you so much. Yes, trust the process.